Hey, Daryl. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Cool. So I heard you're doing some specialty sessions now.
I have 5 specialty sessions. One is called Soul Sessions. I have to be able to say that correctly. Soul Sessions.
Say it 3 times.
Right? Really fast. The next one is Good Karma, Bad Karma.
Okay.
And then I have Destiny Design. And I have Natural Reiki and just plain Reiki.
Wow. Can you tell me a little bit more about each one? Because I'm trying to figure out what kind of session I should come to see you for.
Soul Sessions comes off of this idea where life, we're beings of energy and we vibrate at different frequencies, and we're like its musical instrument, and the more in tune we are with ourself, the more in tune we're going to be with life and the universe. And so it's really focusing on you as the instrument and getting yourself in tune, developing your intuition, understanding your thought processes, physical balance, emotional balance, all of that, so that you can be in harmony with yourself, and then through that harmony be in harmony with the universe. So it's sort of a personal coaching session for that particular reason.
So how do you tell me like what areas I need to kind of balance, or they're not in sync or not tuned up?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's one of the ways we approach it, is looking at your chakras and your energy, your aura, and your guides, and employing all of that stuff, plus just your daily living habits, and trying to incorporate that into a comprehensive program for you.
So when I leave this session, the soul sessions that you have,
Right.
what would I leave with? Like, do I get homework or do I get something?
Well, hopefully, yeah, there's homework, but it's a game plan that will integrate into your life. Versus sometimes when you read a book or you take a class and you don't really know how to integrate it. The goal is to help you really integrate it, to say, well, this would work for me, and I'm going to give it a shot, and then we have backup plans just in case.
That sounds really useful, actually.
Well, I hope
Yeah.
so, right?
Cool. So this good karma, bad karma, that sounds really intriguing.
Yeah, that one came up because I had a lot of clients coming in, and they want to understand karma better, and they're confused about, well, I thought this is what karma was, and it doesn't seem to work that way, and what karma really is, and how do I create bad karma, and how do I make more good karma, and how do I affect my life and my destiny through the understanding of karma. And so I've done a lot of research in that, and I have got to like really watch it during my readings, how I can help people with that particular area. Like, most people don't realize that. Like, they feel like they're at the mercy of karma, versus realizing that they can control their karma, and they can kind of rise above it, right? Because everybody's different, what I would do with each person is let the energy of the session sort of unfold.
Right.
If I feel like I need to ask a question and lead them, I'm going to do it. If I get just an impression about their energy and their karma, then I'm going to talk about that. They might come in with issues that is really distressing or bothering them. We can start with how that even came about.
Right.
So we just tailor it to the person's needs.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like, oh, that sounds good. That
Yeah.
sounds good. Yeah.
Hopefully it's empowering for the people,
Right.
So Destiny Design is more like a personal life coaching program, where we're going to look at your life and figure out what you really want, or if you already know what you really want, figure out how to go about fulfilling it, how to make it happen. So we're going to look at all the different aspects of your being, your energy, your spirit, your intellectual processes, your emotional processes, and then we're going to see what could be blocking you from fulfilling your destiny. And we're going to look at it very realistically. So, we can get very spiritual within it, but a lot of times that's just kind of a form of denial, where we're not really dealing with the nuts and bolts of what we could do every day.
Right.
Right? So incorporating everything, but also being very real and taking responsibility for the things that we can actually do.
So it's very tailored for that person, and kind of a recipe on how they can
Yes.
kind of be their highest
Right.
and best self and achieve what they want, right?
Right.
Okay.
And then helping them to understand, like, I always tell my clients, I don't believe in weakness. I just believe in strength misapplied. So sometimes people come into me and they're like, well, I'm too strong in this. Like, well, just keep that where it is and bring up the other balancing
Just
side of it, right?
not balanced.
Right. So they have these ideas, about
Right.
themselves, right?
So it sounds like it should be multiple sessions, or can you do this in one session?
I think for some people who are very focused and they kind of already know where they want to go, a single session will get them pretty far. But if somebody's really lost, then they probably need backup sessions and multiple sessions to, you know, to
Gain
have
the
that.
clarity.
Right.
Yeah.
And practice. I mean, I think it takes practice to stretch those muscles.
Right.
You know.
Right. So Reiki, I only know of like the Usui method of Reiki,
Right.
but then you also do natural Reiki. So what's the difference? And do you put them together in one session, or how does that work?
I actually teach them separately. So natural Reiki was developed because not everybody wants to go through an attunement process.
Right.
And so there are different healing techniques that I've learned through, you know, healing touch or therapeutic touch or Qigong practices and my own martial art practices that people can learn how to explore their energy, their own style of energy. And then as they get more comfortable with that, then they get more power and ability to help other people. So in traditional Reiki, they open you up and you just put your hands on people and the energy is pulled through you to the person.
Right.
Right. We don't decide
You're
anything.
like a vessel or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas in natural Reiki, you do have to develop yourself first.
Right.
You know, so we teach exercises on feeling energy, then feeling somebody else's energy, and then understanding how to bring those energies into balance or how to use those energies to fill up emptiness or take away excesses. And you can start to use it for things like if you want to increase abundance in your life, you can learn how to create positive energies in your space. So you could do like an energetic feng shui of your life. And it can be really fun because, you know, we use crystals and sometimes you can energize crystals for a specific purpose to give a specific energy to your space.
Right.
And so that's also healing too, right? Where we're
Right.
going to incorporate different fun things to make your world more beautiful and also to give you a positive reinforcement both ways.
Exactly.
Right.
So a lot of useful tools that people can come and kind of get a session depending on, you know, what they need. So,
Right.
Good.
Right. And the reason I like these kinds of sessions is because I think when people first get readings, they're coming to be told or guided what to do.
Right.
And I think as people develop spiritually, they start to take the ball back and just say, no, I want to decide what I want to do and I want to know how to make that happen
Right.
and do that in a particular way. So I think these kind of sessions are a lot more proactive.
Would I just book a session and go, you choose which one for me, or would it be better if I choose which one? Or
Most people can just sort of go with their first inclination, like whatever seems to jump out at them and they say, well, that really interests me, you know. But, you know, if people are really stuck, then yeah, they could just ask, like, what do you think I need the most? And one of the great things about working here is every floor person is so intuitive. They, you know, a lot of times when they ask questions of them, they're kind of guided to either the right reader or the right session for them, right? I mean, they could call me or text me or email me or something, but sometimes when you come in, the floor people are just amazing and they just seem to know where to put people, you know, just trusting the process,
right.
right? And that's just another aspect of spiritual growth, right?
You can either come in knowing, or you
Right.
can come in not knowing what
Right.
you want. So
Yeah, so no pressure. You know, sometimes people are like, I need to be able to do, you know, and I'm like, no, you don't. Like, that's why we're here, right? That's why we're professionals, because we make it our job to know how to help people the best that we can.
Right, right. And you always make people feel very comfortable. I mean, to me, you know, as somebody who would get a reading, you know, I always feel like I'm in good hands.
Right, right.
And, you know, you'll guide the way.
thank
and that's
you.
the most important part.
But yeah, the idea is people come in typically pretty anxious, and we want to have them calm enough to receive the information of
Exactly.
the energy. You know?
Exactly. So that's really important
Yes,
to know.
yes.
Right.
Thank you for that.